Graduates of Notre Dame recently made national headlines after turning their backs and leaving before Vice President Mike Pence could start his speech. Unfortunately for the entitled brats who couldn't maintain their composure for just a few minutes, a Texas cowboy just put them in their place, and all it took were 3 extremely brutal words. With the event trending on social media and just about every news source around the country, it's safe to say that students of Notre Dame were successful in what they set out to do. As seen in video footage documenting the entire ordeal, dozens of students left in public protest as Pence took the stage. Unfortunately for the misguided graduates, things haven't exactly turned out the way they wanted, as all the attention wasn't positive by any means. In fact, it wasn't long before people all across America were calling them everything from disrespectful to entitled brats, and not too many people disagree. However, the worst of the backlash was delivered by a badass Texas cowboy, and the snotty students were in for a rude awakening. As it turns out, popular social media personality Chad Prather had a few brutal words for the childish punks, and he didn't pull any punches. Employers. Go find the video of the college grads at Notre Dame walking out on the vice president's commencement speech, he said before dishing out 3 brutal words, followed by sound advice. Remember their faces and don't make the mistake of hiring them. Of course, he wasn't done there. As a boss, you will do and say things they disagree with and their feelings will be hurt. This is how they respond to disappointment. I have a strong feeling they will be experiencing a lot of it in the years to come, he wrote in a Facebook post. Authority requires respect if it is to be an effective tool in civilized society. Pointing out exactly that, Chad went on to say that this is nothing more than the product of a generation that wasn't properly disciplined, that is, if they were disciplined at all. Chad proved his point with a little example, asking what would happen if someone turned their back on a police officer in protest after having been pulled over. As we all know, it wouldn't turn out too well for any idiot dumb enough to try. This little juvenile protest demonstrates the fact that this generation has never been held accountable with consequences from their actions, he concluded. If one of my kids walked out on Joe Biden in that fashion, there would have been hell to pay. Believe that.